Hi, folks. Thanks for having us today. My name is Coop. I am a business development manager with the Epic Games Store. I'm excited to be here and speak to you guys about the Epic Games Store. A little bit about myself. I have a background in the games industry, about 15 years working in device distribution as well as game distribution on various platforms, as well as some time spent in the live streaming space with Twitch.
Hi, my name is Sean Palomino. I'm a business development manager on the Epic Games Store. We're excited to be here at the India Game Developers Conference. We're looking to connect with publishers throughout India and Southeast Asia and look forward to giving insights on how to launch games and apps on our platform. Thanks for having us.
Again, thanks so much for having us. We're very grateful to be at IGDC today and to be presenting the Epic Games Store to you all. If you don't know anything about the Epic Games Store, that's what we're here to talk about. One of our primary goals is to connect publishers of all sizes with the various international audiences that we have on the Epic Games Store. This year, 2021, has been a great year for us and for the platform, both in the terms of content growth and in growing our user base. Folks that come to the store and find new games and then purchase those games. It's been a banner year for us. The groundwork was really set by the success of both Unreal and Fortnite, though. So we're very happy to be able to do the things we're doing today because of the success of those two products. We hope to cover as many topics as possible today during our presentation, both in this presentation and in the QA afterwards, but the four main things we'll focus on are the store, our background and the unique values of that store, the performance that we've seen and the growth from our launch in late 2018 to today, now that we're closing out 2021. We'll talk about our closed beta program that we're running for self-publishing tools and various third-party wins. We'll also talk about the various marketing opportunities and how products launch and are featured and promoted on our store. And we'll give you a little bit of insight into the roadmap and upcoming features as they roll out to the Epic Games Store.
We launched the Epic Games Store in December of 2018, and it's available on PC and Mac through a client and the web. You can view our growing library and download the launcher at epicgames.com. We have the industry-leading rev share of 88/12, and for those building products in Unreal Engine, no royalties are owed for any revenue generated on our platform. We welcome games and apps built on any game engine or tech across all different types of genres. Additionally, we have a unique program called Support a Creator that benefits creators by giving them 5% from Epic's share on any sale. This is a great way of supporting creators who directly engage our vast community.
One of the programs that we're most proud of on the Epic Games Store is our weekly free games program. We launched with this program in 2018 and we continue it, and we've actually ramped up support for that program through 2021. What we do with this program is each week on a Thursday, we announce a new free game coming the next week. And that game, when it's free, is free for anybody to claim and add to their account. We don't spend for the Epic Games Store directly on any user acquisition campaigns. Instead, we take what we would spend on those campaigns and put them into partnerships with developers, similar to programs you might see in other platforms. With this program, there is no requirement that you are a spending player. You can come and build your library by claiming those free games. What we have found is a lot of the users that claim those games, not only do they then turn around and play them, they also purchase content either in the game or other content around the store. It's a great way for us to build a unique library for those users because we vary the types of games and the genres of games that are in the program. And once a player claims a game, like I said, it's theirs to keep forever. Players can also opt in when they claim those games to receive marketing emails directly from the partners. So it's a great way for a partner to build up their marketing campaigns and user bases by collecting those emails from users. Some of the more recent popular titles in the free program include ones listed on this sheet here. Another important note is mid-year 2020, we started our Epic Mega Sale campaign, and with that, we included games like GTA 5, Ark, Civ 6, and some of the Borderlands games to really ramp up the program and kind of create a stake in the ground that this is something we're going to take seriously going forward. We continue to do that each year where we have big marketing beats around free games coming to the store, around sales for content available on the store as well. It's a great program. We're going to continue it as long as we can.
Earlier in the year, we opened the platform to PC apps. Among them, we welcomed DRM indie-focused game store itch.io, open source web browser Brave, 2D to 3D model generator Kenshape, music and streaming app Spotify, the Discord community app, and several others. We're building a thriving community for apps and encourage developers to reach out for more information. Whether you're looking for a new channel to distribute your apps or even offer free trials of your software, get in touch.
Speaking quickly about store performance, when the Epic Games Store launched in late 2018, we did so with about 10 titles. Now that we're approaching our third anniversary, we're actually over 840 titles that have launched on the store to date. This is a mix of different types of games, not just in genres, but also in the types of partnerships. When we started, it was mainly with exclusive titles that were coming to the store. Today, we actually have a very fair split of exclusive titles, as well as some back catalog portfolio games, and importantly, SimShip titles as well, which we've been able to scale support by adding new self-publishing tools for partners to try out. Those are in a closed beta state, and I'll talk about them in a second. We recognize that third-party games and apps are instrumental to the growth and future of the Epic Games Store. When we launched the store, those first 10 titles that we launched, they were mainly managed ourselves in partnership with the different developers, but the tools that we used to launch those were internal tools only. We recognize that this is not the way to scale, and to support that scaling, what we've done just this past August is launch our closed beta for the self-publishing tools. These tools put control in the hands of partners, gets us out of the way a bit to help them build their detail pages when they want them to be built and to go live on the store in either a coming soon or a launch state. We still partner very closely with developers on those titles. We want to make sure that they go live when they're supposed to, but this puts more control in the developer's hands. When I mentioned scaling, what this does for us as well is allow more partners to be a part of the store. We've been fairly, slim in how many partners we can support as we've grown the store. We really hope to kind of blow that out of the water and allow more partners to come in and use these tools after we exit this closed beta state. We only support games at this time with our self-publishing tools. We hope to also support apps as they are a part of our ecosystem now as well. And if you're interested in submitting to be a part of this current closed beta, please hit the link that I've provided here at the below on this slide.
The store experience is critical to our success. We've prioritized navigation, interactivity, and web features for players to discover and track their favorite games. Store pages are translated to 15 languages to engage users from around the world. Expect further improvements and expanded features around video content embedded throughout the site, wish listing, and page discovery. We strive to connect players and publishers through optimized navigation, browsing tools and filters, and engaging editorial. Today, you can find games and a growing number of apps in one organized marketplace. Each store product is given its very own page. These include standardized content sliders with support for video and images, sections for product descriptions and specs, ratings, and external links. Publishers can easily link to their websites or social media accounts. You might have noticed that the Buy It Now and wish listing buttons are clearly featured as a call to action for users. As a global storefront, store pages are localized into 15 different languages by Epic's very own localization team for free.
These are just a few highlights that we'd like to call out for the group here. Hitman 3 and Borderlands 3, both great games, sold very well as exclusives on the Epic Games Store. Battlefront 2 was one of the free games we gave away in the program I talked about earlier. This game had 19 million entitlements granted during its free week and saw peak CCU on PC years after its initial release. Showcasing the diversity of different apps that come to the store as well. We also launched the Discord Nitro program for free for users to claim for 2 weeks and get 3 months of free Nitro. We saw around 6 million new users come in during that promotional period. And calling back to Grand Theft Auto 5, which I mentioned earlier, after that was included in our free program, they sold more units in the 6-week period following its free week than the same period in any previous year. And it continues to sell very well.
Speaking of upcoming games from the region, we're really excited for Gigabash by Passion Republic Games. It's an incredible multiplayer arena brawler with gigantic film-inspired kaiju, larger-than-life heroes, earth-shattering special attacks, and fully destructible environments in Unreal Engine. It's out soon and available for wish listing on the Epic Games Store. Here's a brief list of the international currencies we support on the Epic Games Store. Currently, we support 43 currencies and explore opportunities with payment processors to expand our offering. One really great unique thing about our platform is that publishers are not obligated to integrate into the EGS payment system. We support and trust publishers who manage their own in-app purchasing flows, which allow them to keep 100% of the rev share for those transactions. So as an example, if you're a publisher releasing an MMO and have a subscription that's managed in-app or even through your website, the revenue generated there is yours. That's allowed and totally welcome. EGS promotions are key to connecting publishers with customers. Throughout the year, we have promotional activities to help spread the news on our latest releases, seasonal sales, and events. We encourage everyone to follow us on social and epicgames.com to stay up to date with the latest. For publishers, our marketing teams go above and beyond and invite them to provide content that we can share with our community through our own channels. These include videos for our YouTube channel, posts for social, a deep dive of a game on our blog, and more. Keep in mind that these opportunities don't replace a product's full marketing strategy, but instead complements it.
Here's a quick look at some of the features we've shipped in the previous 12 months. Our platform feature roadmap can also be found on Trello, the link included in the slide here. We act on both developer and internal feedback. We're continuously working on different quality improvements for both users and the partners that we work with. We're very happy though with the progress that we've made so far with the features listed here. Some of the things we're actively working on are things like player profiles, game edition comparisons, so folks know what they're buying versus what they could buy if there are multiple editions for a game. We're also working on different marketing and promotional algorithms, so the front of our store can be tailored to users. And working on other player features like notifications, so they can know when more content is available to them to either purchase or is on sale, or there's an update to their library, for example. We're also working on the most heavily requested feature, which is the shopping cart for the Epic Games Store. We hope you've gained a bit of insight into EGS, to Sean and I, and what we do here and what the store is all about. We do truly believe that EGS does bring a new audience to game creators, will increase the overall size of your PC launch, and it's important to make sure that when you're preparing for your game announcement or you're building your detail page, please include us in those plans. We'd love to work with you. We'd love to help make your game launch as successful as possible. With the new self-publishing tools I spoke about, we hope that process is as easy as possible. And with that, thank you for attending our talk. It was great to be able to present this information to you and share more about what we're doing and what we're trying to accomplish at Epic Games Store. Look forward to talking to you all in the Q&A.
We hope our presentation has been helpful in providing an overview of the Epic Games Store. We're serious about connecting with developers and publishers here at IGDC. We appreciate your time and look forward to answering questions during the Q&A. Thanks, everyone.